Hey, movie fans, this is Seen It All, where every week we pick a film, break it down, and have some laughs while we're at it. Hello, welcome to Seen It All. How you guys doing today? So we got some feedback from our last episode. One of them is that my voice goes up and down. It needs to be more steady because my voice is very low or it's too high. Hey, that's just me, okay? That's just me. And then, brother, they said that your lighting was awful last one. You were like in the shadows. That's why. Yeah. And then we had somebody say that when E.T. came out, they already knew he was part of the Star Wars universe, and I think that's BS. That guy was just saying something. But yeah, and then I found out it was episode 1, The Phantom Menace. That's where you see him in the back, me like, oh, but they don't say anything. So check it out when they're talking. The Phantom Menace is a good movie, by the way. And that's about it for me. Amber, do you have any questions or anything before we start?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Let's go.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm not lighting.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a ring light.
Yeah. I'll send you one. I'll send you a ring light.
Right, how do you buy it?
Right.
Oh, right, how do you lamp?
Just have your wife stand in front of you with those like mining headlamps.
Yeah, I got one.
Oh man.
There.
Cool. Well, today or this week's movie was Jurassic Park, keeping on theme with Mr. Spielberg there. So let's start off with, let's just dive in. So who would you guys recast in the movie?
I hold this movie close to my heart, so nobody. I thought it was perfect casting. The kids were good. Goldblum was the best. He stole the movie. Oops, I just said oops. Okay. And no, it was perfect. It was perfect casting. I loved it. Dinosaurs were great. Good. Everybody, perfect casting.
Yeah, I
How about
agree
you,
too.
Joe?
The same thing. I mean, I can't think of anything different. Everybody was good. Like my brother said, Goldblum was good. He did an excellent job. And yeah, I wouldn't change anybody. They're all good.
I would change the park owner.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, his accent kept going in and out, and I don't know. Anytime he came on the screen, I was like, "Ugh, I need a little more, or it just didn't click for me.
Dang, cold-blooded.
Oh my goodness.
All
Okay,
right, well,
good
let's move
points.
on to our next then. Who got the worst line award? So, like, what was the most cringe, awkward, or laughably bad line? Richard.
Um, so it's a lot of people love it, but I thought it was a little cringy. Is when the what's his name, the hunter guy, is stalking the Velociraptor, and then the other Velociraptor is like right behind him, and he's like, "Otta girl," or
Clever
whatever.
girl.
Yeah, I was
Let it
like,
go.
"What?
Clever
You're
girl.
about
You
to
did
die!" I
not.
was like, it's cringy. I
I
was like,
literally love
"Come
Clover Girl right here. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. With think great minds think alike. The
Yeah.
Clever Girl. Yep, I do.
Oh, clever girl.
I don't know.
That's what it
I like
was.
that I even have a shirt that says Clever Girl.
Yeah, Clever Girl. That's what he says. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
My gosh.
I'm with you there. Same thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I liked that one because it gave the guy a little more character than just, oh, I'm here and I'm a tough guy. My worst one that happened I think twice in the movie was Hold Your Butts. But I think
Oh
that's like
yeah,
for the kids watching or
for the
something.
kids. Yeah.
Who said
Hold your
that?
butts. In the Jeep. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Um
Samuel L. Jackson, did he?
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah.
Well, it's your butt. When
I think the
you turn
first
on.
time, and then the second time he had died, and it was when they were turning on the electrical
Right, yeah.
stuff.
Oh
Hang
yeah.
on to your butts or whatever he's.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot
I was
about
just like,
that.
All right. And so what was your like wait what moment? So something that like 0 cents, broke logic, took the magic out of the scene, felt out of place. Joe, what do you think?
Hold on, give me a second on that one. If you want to go first, Richard. Wait, what?
I have two. So I love this movie, but the internet ruined it for me. So when the T Rex attacks the um, the people in the cars, if you notice, the T Rex is walking and then breaks through the cage and then does all the destruction.
Yeah.
And then after the destruction, they jump on top of the fence. Now it's like a 40-foot fall down. So how is it that the T-Rex was walking normal, and then when they jump on the wall, it's like a 40-foot drop? So that was like, it took me out a little bit because like you're right, that editing wasn't done properly because now it's like, was the T-Rex just walking on air? Like, was it hovering? Like, what happened? Why is it so
Yeah.
steep, you know? Because that car went down, sliding really far into those trees. And
Yeah.
then, but the T-Rex just walked through it like nothing. So I was just like, what? So that took me off a little bit. And then also when Jeff Goldblum was being chased, and then the T-Rex just bumps him, and he just falls, and then all the bushes, whatever, just fall on top of him, and it covers him. And then that's when the poor old slimy lawyer gets eaten. I was like, come on, Jeff Goldblum would have been eaten. But those are just my two.
Yeah, on mine it was a lot of like there were some inconsistencies in like you said, size and like so all of a sudden we're focusing on the big stomps and then something creeps up and it didn't stomp. You know, it's like, oh, wait a minute. So which one is it? Are they loud? Are they sneaky? Are they both? Or the one that bugged me, and maybe you know we're supposed to believe them because they're dinosaur experts. It's like, oh, don't move, or they'll see you. If you don't move, they won't see you. And his
Oh,
eyes like right there, and they're right there. I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, for me it was the Raptors scene with the kids. I don't know, as a kid, I enjoyed that like most people, the kids trying to get away from the Raptors and everything. But for me, it was how it ended. I guess I would have liked it differently. How they pretty much ended up meeting with Dr. Grant and telling the Raptors are there, be careful. I kind of wish they had gone a different way, like them finishing up that scene, the kids with the Raptors, something different besides that. But
Yeah.
I know that's part of the movie. For me, I would enjoy something different, just not around
Like
like
that
the
perfect
grand.
timing of them pulling up,
Yeah,
like coming
exactly.
out the
Yeah,
door. You're like, come
really.
on. But you know
Yeah,
what?
that's
Jurassic, that reminds me of another thing. Sorry. Um, Jurassic Park that started something that annoys me, and that is every time the human has to outrun a dinosaur, they always slip. And that kitchen scene where they're like, oh, running, they slip, and that started a whole
yeah,
thing. Like all of the Jurassic Park movies, when it's always, oh, the dinosaur is gonna turn left, oh, it's gonna slip, oh, the human got away. And so that's what really annoys me with Jurassic Park. Like, just imagine a bear running after you, and it just slips every time you made a turn, left or right. It's like, come on. But yeah, that throws
yeah,
me
that's
off.
true.
Yeah, in reality, it would have been like the Revenant. Like
Yeah,
you're getting
yeah,
thrown around. Like
yeah,
you're gonna get caught.
yeah, yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
true. Mhm.
And did you notice that like half the time when people run away, they had like an injury on one of their feet or like their legs, and that miraculously they're able to run on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Was it Jeff Goldblum, the
But I mean, like
lady?
adrenaline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lady was just running away from the Raptor. Yeah, limping along. Jeez.
Oh
So
my
yeah, I
gosh.
agree.
Well, and on that, you know, now that we're talking about the lady, that one scene where she meets him again and her partner, and then she's like, run! You know, it's like, wait, it makes you focus kind of on the wrong thing instead of her telling herself, like, run, just run, like go, go to him. It's like, wait, are they in danger? Are they not? What's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, what?
Yeah, me and my husband were like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It kind of took us out of it to like have to think about like, wait. It focused too much on that line for us instead of
Yeah.
like them reuniting.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was like, they're hugging, but you just told them to go run. Like, that was just, yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with you.
And he didn't look around like, where?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. And I guess for you guys, who was the scene stealer?
Hmm. I would say the kids. Pretty much throughout the whole movie, the kids did a good job. Basically, good acting and just overall good story with them. The infamous raptor scene, they didn't overreact. They played everything cool, and when they were towards the end, or not towards the end, but throughout the movie, getting closer to Grant as a father figure. So I think they stole the whole movie for me personally. At that age and everything, that kind of huge success of the movie and everything, I think they did an excellent job doing what they did. And then, like I said, towards the end, in the helicopter scene, they hugged Dr. Grant, as a father figure. So for me
Yeah.
personally, it's the kids.
Yeah, and how about you, Richard?
I forgot his name, but I just know him as Newman from Seinfeld. The big
Oh yeah,
guy. uh,
Oh yeah.
I think he stole
Starts
the
with an
movie.
N. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot him. He's new. But yeah, like the beginning where he's like, "Look, look, look!" Nobody cares. Nobody cares who you are. To the how excited he was about the whole container, and then how he just screwed everybody over, and then he gets his just desserts. But I just thought he stole it. Like you remember every scene he's in, even though like he was
Yeah.
a lot of it. Like you remember him, so I think I
all
gotta
right.
give it to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. I guess mine was Samuel L. Jackson, just because I mean, now knowing who Samuel L. Jackson is, and I'm like, damn, I
Yeah.
didn't appreciate him as much as I should have as a kid. he
That's
was
that's true. Yeah,
he
that's
was
true.
super cool.
Yeah, and now he's in everything.
yeah.
Every movie possible he did it.
Yep.
Uh,
So then I guess speaking of Samuel L. Jackson, so who had the like most memorable line for you guys, or like the line itself? Whether it's funny, terrible, noteworthy, repeatable.
For me, I don't think there's just one line. I think for me, Jeff Goldblum had all the best lines. Like when he's inside the car, he's like, "Hey, are there any dinosaurs here in this park?" And then he's like, "Yeah, yeah, we gotta run. Let's run." you know, just small little things. Just like he just cracks me up through the whole time. So I think he had like the best lines throughout the movie.
Yeah, mine also is a Jeff Goldblum one. Mine's what have they got in there? King Kong? When it's like the gate for the T-Rex?
uh,
How
yeah.
about you, Joe?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. No, I mean Goldblum. He's a good actor, obviously, and he does everything pretty mellow and cool. So
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot like
that's 100%.
the whole scene where she's like
Yeah.
in the dinosaur's poop, and he's like, "Oh, make sure to wash your hands after." You
Well,
swallow.
Yeah.
exactly. Like something I would do actually in person is something I would say.
Yeah.
So in a way, yeah, that's true. That's a good one too. But yeah, or even when
Well,
he's calmed down, when you know, go ahead.
no,
Go.
no, you go for it.
I was just talking about Goldblum when he's, trying to tell him how to get through with a little radio follow and everything. He's just all calm, resting his legs, like, I thought he was cool. He's just mellow, and then the old man just starts telling him what to do and everything. So I just thought, he's just mellow, calm. It's okay. It's just raptors chasing.
Yeah.
Okay, no big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I bet you guys particularly enjoyed the scene then when he's like after he had been rescued and they're back in, I think it was like the main building. He's just sitting there panting with like the light on him. He's all sweaty. He's like,
That became a meme. That became a whole thing where he
Yeah,
put
I
his
think
shirt
so.
and his chest out. Yeah, that became a whole thing. He
Yeah,
became a
pretty
sex
much.
symbol because of that.
Right? I bet.
He did.
Definitely looked like a scene out of something.
Yes, I probably forget that scene. Yes, yes.
Joe's like, that's gonna be me when I grow up.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, how about Pothole Patrol? Something that like took the magic out of it for you, where you just like it made you stop and just think too much about what you just saw.
For me, I would have to go back to what I was
You
telling
know,
you was the T-Rex walking, being stuck there, and then the whole is like 40 feet down and all that took it out of me because just I guess before I didn't see it until the internet told me about it, and then you see it and you're like, oh man, yeah, that makes no sense. It's kind of like when Godzilla walks in the water in the ocean, but the ocean is so deep, people are like, how is Godzilla walking? Because he's not that tall compared to how deep the ocean
Yeah.
is. It's kind of like that, like that.
Yeah. I actually wrote down a few. So mine, the biggest one was like the first me in the first 5 minutes of the freaking movie. I know. Um, it was they're driving up and then all of a sudden they see this huge dinosaur. It's like, well, you couldn't see it over the short trees like when you were driving in. All of a sudden, like, and then the stomping. I'm like, okay, but it's like I'll grant some grace because it's opening up the movie. But then it happened again when they were like climbing or falling on the bones, like that, like the art, the installation with like the metal ties and everything showing, kind of like they do in the museums with like the bones of the T-Rex and showing how they would have gone together. So they're with the velociraptors and then out of nowhere the T-Rex comes and no one saw the T-Rex come in, and it's tile
Yeah,
flooring, so it's like the T-Rex would have smashed all of that up. Like there's no way, and all of a sudden the T-Rex is good. So those were the two, and then the other one, it ties to your favorite guy there, the one from Seinfeld, where the park owner, he's like, oh, repeatedly spare no expense, but then he's got like the worst IT guy in like the history of movies ever, with like junk all over his desk, like not knowing what the heck he's doing, doesn't care to like know what he's doing at the park because he's leaving all these damn gates open.
yeah.
So I'm like, that to me, I'm like, you can't say you didn't spare any expense. You got better ice cream than you did for an IT guy.
wow, jeez.
But that's just me. That's just me. Let me reel it back.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of same thing with that guy, but not for him per se, but the whole Barberso can, all the DNA stuff. For me, that's always bugged me for still today. Why they show that scene. I mean, you can't really think about, how they're gonna make more sequels, but as if it's me. But I don't think I ever saw the Barberso can again ever. So I don't know. Like I said, for me, it just drove me nuts. Why can't he handle something that's so precious and that gold just lost and it's gone? Never heard of it again.
Yeah. And that to me is it actually rolls into the next one. So for like deleted scenes, I wish they had kind of showed us like
Yeah,
what was
exactly.
happening with the embryos, because it was
So
only the
weird.
cooling was only good for 36 hours. So it's like after
Yeah.
the cooling's done, supposedly, I mean, I guess that starts the incubation. So, and I haven't seen any sequels, so if it's in the sequel, sorry.
Yeah, no,
But
I don't like
it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I wish they would have gone back to it. Kind of like Jumanji. You remember, like at the end where they think everything's done, and then they zoom back on the board, and then it starts, beating the music again. Something kind of like that. Like they zoom back to the Barbasol. Uh, all the mud that had fallen on top of it got washed off by water, and then all of a sudden it like cracks open or something. I don't
Or
know.
yeah, something, yeah. Or somebody finds it and then scene's gone. Something.
Hmm.
I agree.
Or there was a
That's better
tracker
than
in
this.
it or something. The guy goes back for it.
Yeah. Ever since I was a child, I've never seen that. Like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens. Never again. Never.
Yeah.
How about you, Richard?
Um, What was the question? See, now you got me all lost.
Yes. No, a deleted scene you wish existed.
um, so in the beginning of the movie, when Grant is talking to that little kid, and then he tells him about what the Velociraptor does. So people on the internet are saying that's the kid that in The Incredibles becomes the bad guy. So that's him just visiting Dr. Grant, and then later on, Mr. Incredible treats him like crap, so then he becomes the bad guy. So something that'd be cool, you know,
Oh,
to like. Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay.
He looks
I'll
like
see
him.
that movie again. Okay. Okay.
conspiracy.
Yes.
So I guess all in all, what do you get? We know this is like Richard's favorite movie, and his sheets are still Jurassic Park, and his son's sheets are going to be Jurassic Park. But cue it or screw it.
Cue it. Cue it, man. Cue it. Cue it.
Cue it.
Yeah. Obviously we have so many movies afterwards and everything, but you just can't. It's cliche. You can't beat the original, but you really can't. The way, I mean, it's just well done. Everything. Unlike the other
Yeah.
ones, which is movie action, whatever. It's all Hollywood. But yeah, that one's definitely cue it and definitely worth watching, especially with your kids. No matter what age, it's always worth watching because it brings back memories for me too. So yeah, it's good.
Good. Yeah. I mean, I think it still held up. I still got scared. Like when she was in the electrical room, and after she had or turned on the power, and then the dinosaur comes out through the cables, I literally screamed. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like it still holds up. It still looks really good. Like they did. I don't know if you guys noticed. I forgot what dinosaur it was. If it was a T-Rex, yeah, I think it was a T-Rex when they were in the car, and they had the big lamp on. When they shined or shone the light in his eye, the
Yeah.
pupil changed to
Yeah.
adjust for the
Oh,
light.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
nice.
yes, like that for me. I was like, cool.
Yeah. That was a good
I
scene. I love that
appreciate the
scene.
little things like that.
Yeah. I agree with
yeah,
Yeah.
you.
for me, yeah, it's funny because just I have a dogs, and one of my dogs is like huge Great Pyrenees, and um, I think about that scene with the raptors, how they can open doors from my dog can do that now too. He can open the door, slamming and opening the door. Oh my gosh, I always refer to that scene. Oh my gosh, she's like a raptor now. She knows how to open. So I'm always thinking about that. Like, oh gosh. So yeah, no good memories to everything. Yeah, my favorite scene. Yeah, got all
Love
those
it.
raptors.
So then our next question,
So,
would you survive? Or how long would you survive? I told myself no, I would not survive. I probably would last maybe 30 minutes or an hour.
yep.
I wouldn't survive
Yep.
either. I'd be like, oh man, there's no escaping here. Like, what am I gonna do? Hide somewhere and just wait it
Yeah.
out? No way. Yeah. No, I wouldn't
I'll
survive.
be that guy in the
Yeah.
toilet. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, the
I would
bathroom's
be that
safe.
guy. Yeah. The bathroom safe. No one. No. Yeah. I would
No one's
never
safe.
survive.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
And so our last one, vibe check. For me, that was like capital letters, tons of exclamation points. Yes.
What was the question? I'm sorry. Vibe check.
Vibe check. So did you feel like the
Oh,
movie did its job?
emotional
Like,
tone. Yeah. Yes, I got it too. Yeah. Emotional tone and
yeah.
everything. Yeah.
To me,
Exclamation
it
marks.
was like, what do the kids say nowadays? Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Magnificent. Yeah. Yeah.
For me, yes. Also, for me, checks the vibe check is just that whole aspect of the whole movie. It's like it brings you all the levels in. So I definitely recommend. And then the music. I'm surprised you didn't say anything bad about the score this time.
No, the score was amazing. I have nothing bad to say about the score. Every single like scene where there was music, amazing. I had nothing to say about it.
Yep.
Just Jaws. Jaws was.
Wow. But no,
But
I
for me,
watch it.
I was so age. I was 13 when that movie came out, so it was perfect age for me when they came out. It didn't freak me out. It was just really perfect. You know, dinosaurs. I mean, what kid doesn't like dinosaurs? And so it's a good job. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my first like big blockbuster movie where I was Universal Studios, 2 in the morning, I think, like waiting in
Uh-huh.
line, and there was all these other people waiting in line, and we were just waiting to go, and I've never seen that before, that many people and that
Yeah.
late to watch a big blockbuster like that. There hasn't been a movie that's come close to that for me, but it was crazy.
And it's
Wow.
one of
I
the reasons
guess.
why I fell in love with Jeeps too. That's
Yeah,
not I own
yeah,
one.
there you
Yeah.
Man, I guess that kind of puts it concrete. I guess I'm the baby of the room because I'm like, what year did this movie come out again?
Oh, it's like
I was like,
90 something.
I think I was, yeah,
93.
damn, I was 4.
Oh my god.
Damn. Uh, damn.
So I'm like, damn, I don't have all these memories.
Damn.
Oh,
She
no,
just
really.
told us we're old.
Yep. No. I am the oldest here, but yes.
That's funny.
Joe, so you were a teenager then, huh? You said?
Yeah, we're both my brother, same age. We were waiting for that. Yeah, I was a teenager, 13. Yep.
Damn.
That was a good, one of those age where, the age where you want to get the toys and the sheets, all that stuff, all memorabilia for
Sure.
that stuff. The
Yeah,
shirt and everything. Yeah, I mean, to this day, people still have that. I mean,
I do.
yeah, it's all about, so yeah, perfect age.
Yeah.
But
So on that one, I mean, my little boy, he was scared in the beginning. So I think we brought him back in after most of the attacks and like where they were rescuing the kid out of the car from the tree.
Mm.
From then on, he was able to watch it. He's like, "Wow, look at the big, big dinosaur." But before that, he's like,
Yeah.
"Don't play that. I'm scared."
Aw.
everybody's, yeah.
Well, alrighty, guys, and next we'll pick our movie for next week. And you think we keep on the Spielberg train?
He's got plenty to choose from. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah,
that's true.
I'm okay with
That's
that.
true. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Some people have recommended we do more recent movies. What do you guys feel? I like that we are jumping from like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Like we jump around. So, but it's up to you guys.
Okay, 2000 is next. Yeah,
Yeah, I like jumping, and I mean, I like the whole like kind of taking you through like the development of like movies and
Yeah.
like changes and how. I mean, this one alone, one director, how he's kept steady or true to himself, but changed with the times. Like I kind of like seeing that evolution, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for watching newer movies. We're heading that way, so we just did the '90s. Let's do the
Yeah.
2000s and. That'll be good. We'll have to look up and see what recent ones he did that were really good.
Yeah. I love seeing the visual effects of how it's gone better or worse in some movies, but his movies have
Yeah.
gone better with the visual effects, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So Richard, do you think maybe we should have a poll and have people start voting on what director they want us to do next?
Yeah, yeah. I will come up with a list for everybody to start voting. I like it.
Yeah, that'll be fun, right? And then so that gives us what, 2-3 weeks, and by then we'll make a choice.
Yeah. I want that director. What's his name? That did RoboCop and the Stormship Troopers. No, no, no.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I don't know.
We'll put it in the comments after. We'll be like, by the way, this is who Richard meant.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right,
Don't make me
As
watch
guys.
long
that
as it's
again.
not M Night. I don't want M Night.
Oh
Aw.
no. Oh.
Mm. All right, guys. Thank you guys for everything. Last words before we head out. Anybody?
Oh, thanks for your support.
Thanks for
People watch
watching.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thank you,
Yep.
guys.
Keep those comments going, and I'll work on my light.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Take care.
Bye.